is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited emergency care with hometown heart.
All right, we are here in Collinwood with Lady Eagles volleyball. Lady Eagles versus the Collinwood Trojanettes. I'm joined by Rodney Bonner and Will Pettis. This is Tommy Emerson. And what we just want to start off with we got a nice little setup here in the bleachers here at Collinwood. So thank you, Collinwood, for your hospitality and your 5-star concession stand, as Will points out. Will's like, I guess, it's like our food critic too.
Yeah. We need to start keeping up with that.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Yep. Will noted that Collinwood's always been solid. Eagleville's solid on their concession stand, and not. Yeah, we're not criticizing anyone else's. It's just these are the concession stands we like a little better.
Mm-hmm.
So
priorities.
Yeah,
they have their priorities right.
So
feed the people.
Right. Summertown is serving first. This will be Maddie Gillenbeck. Gets this one over. It's going to be hit down the line. Annalie Kelly's going to set Mason. That's dug out. Andrews. Gillum tries to find the corner. Good idea, but somebody's right there. So Collinwood commits 4 hits, and Summertown's on the board first.
I believe Collinwood was in Gatlinburg this weekend, weren't they?
They were. They've been going the last 3 or 4 years, yeah. Good for them. Kelly's going to set this one over.
Oh, yeah.
Garland's putting that one down. That's what we want to see out of Garland.
That's exactly what we want to see.
And that's a good set from the libero.
Well, we were talking earlier about a lot of tips this weekend that we need to be hitting the ball hard.
Yeah, hit it hard and see what happens.
Yeah, let it rip.
Powell shanks this one into the crowd, and Summertown takes a 3-0 lead. Powell again. This is Andrews. Set the middle, and that ball's hit long. So Summertown jumping ahead. And if you're Summertown for this district match, you have to come in and get established early. You're in the visitors' gym, and this is the start you want for them. Collinwood is not the start you want. You want to start your offense at the net and get a good pass to your setter. Andrews is probably the third setter on the team. She's a good hitter, but she's working as a setter now, and that's Martin is going to get from the back row. So they've tried front row, they've tried back row, and just don't have it dialed in just yet. 6-0 now, Summertown. Andrews just going to dump it, but Summertown's ready. And there, Mason hits that one in the net, and Collinwood is now on the board. So this is Andrews going to be back to serve here.
We got to get our streak going again, don't we, Tommy?
Yeah.
Broke our winning streak this weekend.
Yep, it happens, but it's a good time to start another one.
I like it.
Brown out, Emerson in, and that'll bring Kelly back to serve. Powell, they're setting. They're going to hit it to Powell, seems like, and then Martin gets that one in. Yep, Martin's. So, fun fact: Martin is not a Collinwood student. She goes to Wayne County. Wayne County does not have a volleyball team, so she's allowed to play here. She's been playing here for a few years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Waynesboro don't have a.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nope.
Wow. Why do they not have a volleyball team?
They will not cut holes in that gym floor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is what I've always heard. So, but they would, they got a lot of athletes in Wayne County, they would have a good team.
They would.
Garland's back there.
Always had really good female teams as long as I can remember.
Well, and Martin's mom won the state with Waynesboro. That team that won the state. That was her mom. Yeah.
Okay.
So she knows.
She knows how to win.
Yeah. So that's a ball playing family right there. I coached the oldest daughter in basketball, and they have a village of people to take them to practice and things like that. That's what you want as a coach,
Yep.
So. And they play hard. So Collinwood's going to take a timeout down 10-2. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles.
All right, out of the timeout. Collinwood's down 10-2. Garland's still serving for Summertown. And see if Collinwood is what we call an effective timeout here. And it is. Garland hits that in the net.
Froze the server.
So good timeout there, Collinwood. Now
we
only down
10-3 from the Tennessee game this weekend. Freezing somebody.
Gillum going to set Bonner back to Mason. That ball's dug out. Andrews going to set Powell, and she gets the tip somehow over to the middle.
Do they not have a libero?
They do not. Some teams
Well,
don't play with one. So.
Yeah, one girl's got a different color shirt on.
Oh, yeah, yes. Okay. Mason.
Billy.
Emerson
Let's go.
finishes that one off so on the overpass. And yeah, Elilou flies into the net, but no call, so.
We'll take it.
Yep.
The legend of Bobby James on the stand.
Rick's in to serve. Martin gonna serve hit this one over, and it didn't have much on it. Had a lot of spin, and Garland hits it backwards, and that hit worked. So 11-6 now. Collinwood trailing.
I wonder if she's feeling better. She was very sick this weekend. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I think she had started getting sick last week. So Collinwood comes in and hits it off of their own player, and that gives serve back over to Summertown. Emerson back to serve, and Brown comes back in.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, that looked good. That's what Collinwood's going to want to do, obviously, every time they can. That's Luker, number 9, coming in for the hit. I believe her sister played two a few years. Remember that name. Brown hits this one into the block. Luker and Andrews were there. Just goes on the wrong side of the net for Collinwood. Summertown up 13-6 now. Bonner back to serve. Hits this one far down the corner, but out.
Good grief. Whose kid is that? All you got to do is serve it over. You know what I mean?
Just got to hit it in that box.
Jeez.
How hard is that? As we sit in the bleachers and watch. So Luker back to serve. Hits this one out of bounds. So no team yet mastered the art of just serving it in as a team. So Gillum's going to come back to serve, and this is how Summertown started the game. Pettis out and Rick's in. Good to see Pettis in.
Yeah, glad to have her back.
Yep. Summertown went from being a really deep team to needing a few players. So
we did that.
Creasy to Andrews. Bonner hits it on the line. So
is that in?
Yep, down the line and in.
Sweet.
It looked a little wayward, but it fell.
Maddie G.
Yeah, got that one saved. Bonner hits it over. Yep.
Yeah, our back row don't get the credit it should sometimes. They are outstanding.
We got a really solid back row.
Yes.
Gillum gets this one over. Andrews. Ball's tipped to Bonner. Garland hits it down, but Collinwood's there. Digs it out. Powell. So Collinwood's just got to get it over. Bonner sets it to Brown, but just low. Bonner was led into the net. That pass is just a little too tight on the net there. So Collinwood down 15-8 now, and that'll bring Andrews. Oh, they do have a libero. They're in.
Yep, they do.
Kelly to Bonner. Back set to Garland. Puts that one down. Yep.
Garland's feeling better, looks like.
That's why we got a hit there. And that, that's the thing. If you hit some of those, the defense gets a little tense. Then you can start tipping it into holes. But if they expect you to hit it easy,
right.
That ball's blocked down and in. Garland and Emerson combo there and keeps it in. So, it's easy to be there for the block. It's easy to jump and get your hands up, but you want to block it in.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly uncharacteristically hits it into the net. So 17-9 now, Summertown. Her mom feels that she could do better serving and lets her know. So Kelly lets that one go. That's out of bounds. 18-9 here. Summertown serving. Just bring Garland back to serve. Emerson, Mason, and Bonner on the front row. And this is a rotation that should push a lot of points, but stranger things have happened like that. Like the float over the block and just finds the soft spot. That's a very effective hit in volleyball, and I don't think any of it's on purpose. It just, Daniels there just gets kind of a soft, kind of like she serves that ball.
Yep.
And it's just everyone's ready for a block or a dig, and it just
that hard
floats
swing.
right in. Yep. So this will bring Pettis back in and Ricks back in. So we got Pettis, Emerson, and Bonner in the booth and on the front row. Let's see. Only good things can happen here.
Got to.
2010 now, Summertown. Ricks, consistent serve. Luker is going to push this one over. It's blocked into the net, and then it just can't be dug out. That's what's tough. You get a deflection, you got to find out where it went. Martin back to serve for Collinwood. Gets a bullet. Garland sets it over to Pettis. Gets a lot of fingers, and it trickles over. So Emerson back to serve, and Brown comes in. So yeah, I wondered if they were going to call a net, but I think maybe they just called the point. So Emerson serves this one back row. It's over to Andrews, and it's just off the fingertips, and that's been the most effective hit for Collinwood, is just that little floater.
Don't hit it very hard.
Yep, like a changeup.
Is Andrews the coach's daughter?
Yes, yeah.
Do they have ties to Loretta?
Yeah, they're married. Her husband went to Loretta.
I thought I noticed him in the concession stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strongest dude I ever met. Boy, he was strong. I forget what his bench press was, but it was a lot when we were in school.
Yeah?
Yes.
Ball set.
That's nice.
Really nice to the outside on that left side and hammered down. That's Allen with the kill. Oh, what'd they call that?
She went over that line. And what, they got to have their whole foot over the line? Or how's that? The line under the net.
Oh, she was a back row.
Oh,
she was a back row player, I guess,
Okay.
and she hit it in front of the 10-foot. Yep, she's back there now. So yeah, you can't, you can hit it back there, but you got to leave from behind the 10-foot line. So that would have been a gorgeous pass hit had she been a front row player. So they should be ready for that when she goes to the front row. So Brown tips. They're going to call Andrews in the net there. Let's see. Let's check, see. But Collinwood's going to call a timeout and talk things over. So we'll take a break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Volco Auto Supply in
All right, we're back here for game 2. Collinwood serves that one up. Yeah, me not paying attention, they wasn't a timeout, it was a end of the match. So Summertown takes the first set. Luker comes flying in. She's looked really good. Garland hits this one down.
Nice.
Summertown's up 1-0. That'll bring Emerson in, Brown out, and Kelly back to serve. So, yeah, I'm just caught up in the game, and I thought, well, Collinwood's taking their final timeout, but nope.
We'll let that slide.
Yeah. Luker's getting some vertical.
There you go.
There was a hole there, and
That's when you should tip. Right
yeah, Collinwood's hustle kind of spread them a little thin, and there was a hole there. So yeah. So Kelly back to serve again to up 2-0. This one over, dug out by Powell. Andrews. It's it over to Daniels. Emerson gets a short set there. Yep.
Get some swings in.
So Millie was saying that she come in and they said her yesterday that she hit straight down. She said they were so excited. She had a hit in practice that went straight down. So I'm gonna bet that's what they're gonna try to do at some point in this game.
Yeah.
Powell to Andrews.
Everything's got to line up.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can do that, but you're going to be in the net sometimes. So.
Right. Oh,
that was a good swing by Mason. Yep, somewhere Guthrie's smiling. Allen was there, just got a little off the block. Andrews, Luker hits this one. Luker, I'm not sure what grade, but she looks like she's going to be a volleyball player. She jumps high.
Approach, don't
yeah, she jumps high, swings hard. She's got a fast arm. Kelly, someone switched bodies with it. Annalie Kelly, she's hit 2 in the net.
Something's off here.
She might have got too much rest. We were talking about Summertown got a break last night. Didn't play because they moved that Central Magnet game, so they weren't sure what to do with themselves with the game break. Emerson hits this one, but dug out. Powell, back a fadeaway, back set to Mason,
Let's
and that's
Get in.
in.
There. Yep.
The line judge reluctantly called that
She
one.
didn't want to.
She didn't want to.
apologizing.
Yeah, but it was on the net, on the back line.
She had to be honest.
Yeah, it probably got some hand. That hitting some hands probably slowed it down. So, but who knows? Sometimes that touch at the net's hard to see. So this is Garland back to serve. This ball's hit real close to the net. Dug out. Mason from the other side. Powell's gonna hit this one. Bonner. Emerson hits this one down just past the 10-foot line.
Yeah.
And 7-1 now, Summertown.
I like when we come out swinging.
I say be hard to handle.
That's right.
Hit it hard. You can adjust on the fly. Garland hits this one long. Might have been out. Luker just rises above the defense, hits this one over. Both teams just trying to dump. Mason off the block. Andrews going to set Powell on the outside. That's tipped. Bonner going to set Garland on the back row.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
The back row.
Powell. Garland. Emerson.
Down.
This one down. Emerson likes to use that sideline, but she don't hit many inbounds. But that one. Yeah, Mason's been hitting left and right in these rotations, so.
They all like hitting from the left, don't they?
Yeah.
Get a better run and start or something.
Yeah, if you're right-handed, you approach better.
Yeah, Looker's going to be a handful
Yeah.
if she's young.
Yeah.
She looks.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's just having Annalie Kelly on the back row has been a
That's
thorn
a
in their side.
for
Yeah.
them.
So another back row hit from Garland. Dug out again by Kelly. That ball's just
too far.
bumped a little too far out of bounds. So it gets a little difficult when your hitters are bump setting your hitters. Anything can go wrong here.
Not the way it's supposed to go, is it?
It's not ideal. So 8-2, that'll bring Luker back. Hits a rocket to Kelly. Emerson hits this one off the back row, and Luker sends that one to the bleachers. So that'll bring Ricks in to serve and Pettis in. So Ricks in, and we got the broadcast row on the front row. That ball's just floated in there and couldn't be dug out by Collinwood. And Ricks is probably one of our most consistent servers, and
Yeah,
that's
she
continuing.
is. Like our lefties.
Yep. Martin hits that one through the block and down. I'm not sure from this angle if she hit it between some hands or around it or whatever it was down. It's 10-3 now, Summertown lead.
Millie giving Zoe some instruction there. She needs it on the blocking.
Yeah, Zoe's going to be a good blocker. There, and that's what, right there, when it's close to the net, if she's tall enough, she can just push it on over. That'll keep a lot of net calls from happening, and I think it'll be effective. So Emerson back to serve here. And that's going to take Creasy into the net. Unfortunately for Collinwood there. So Emerson back to serve again and hits that one way out of bounds. So Summertown lacking some consistent serves here today. So Coach Kelly making a note that maybe a rest day is not in their best interest.
No.
So we'll see. That ball is.
Dang. I don't know what happened there.
That ball is top spun right in front of Summertown and shanked out of bounds. So. Garland to Bonner. Pettis.
There you go. That's good to see.
Yep. Into the block and down, so.
That was hammered.
Yep. Summertown looking a little lost on their rotation. Bonner back to serve, though. Yep. Macy hammered that one right into the block. Martin adjusts her body, gets that one in. Garland gonna hit that one off the antenna. Kind of like a C set, slide set, but no extension on that one. So
Good crowd here from Collinwood, isn't there?
yeah, they like volleyball. They show up.
Well, they probably come to the concession stand because there isn't a lot to eat.
There's not a lot of restaurants here now.
No.
They had a restaurant down the road, Sissy's, that's closing and going to be a daycare. So they have even less
Gosh.
places now.
Gotta
So
cook your own meals in Collinwood.
yep. So Martin back to serve and hits that one in the net. So
My
But-
kids wouldn't know what to do here. I mean,
Collinwood is pretty close to Florence. Not close enough where you can just run down the road, but the store over here, not 100% sure the name of it, but they have really good food.
oh yeah,
So
the Hasty Mart.
the Hasty Mart, yeah.
I do remember the Hasty Mart.
So Summertown continuing to be its worst enemy from the serving line. And that'll bring Collinwood back to serve, only trailing 14-8. And Andrews is in to serve. Kelly shanks this
Now,
one into the.
You know we're off when she does that.
Yeah, we're not playing great. Yeah, that's the only time. If you shank it and it goes in, that's fine.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
But But if you miss the shot, that ball's sent long, and Collinwood could have kept it in and just continued to see if we struggled, but helped us out there. So Emerson in for Brown, and Kelly back to serve. Gets this one in. Powell over to Andrews. Kelly, Emerson.
Gosh.
Set maybe more of Summertown than they did Collinwood, but that was a preemptive whistle, but I don't know that we'd have got it over. Summertown actually dug that out, but they'd already blown the whistle, so that ball's can't capitalize from Collinwood there as they send it long. And that's going to bring Garland back to serve. Summertown up 16-10. Garland hits this one deep. Andrews bump sets. It's going to be just free balled over and blocked, but dug out by Summertown. No whistle this time. Luker hits this one hard. Bonner is going to set Mason. That's going to be tipped off of a few Collinwood players and out of bounds. 17-10 now for Summertown. So if you're Summertown, you got to shake off some of your early mishaps. So Kelly getting that one, bringing that one back in. Garland hits this one long and out of play. 17-11. So Summertown's probably over there counting all their missed serves. Coach Kelly saying this game, as in the number surprised her. Luker into the net. So Collinwood is returning the favor. So both teams are saying we would sure like to hit a ball over the net and inbound. So Ricks, this is a good time for her to be consistent, and does get that one in. Ricks to Bonner. Emerson on the slide set, and that ball is dug out but out of bounds. And Emerson probably could have hit that one harder, but still gets it down. 19-11. They're going to set the back row here, and it is not going to go well. Summertown has increased their lead 20-11. Andrews will set Powell. She just floats it over. Bonner over to Pettis.
There we go.
That ball's dug out. Martin backhands that one over. Pettis again, dug out. Andrews going to set Martin in the middle. She hits around the block. Ricks gets that one in. Mason hits this one far and out of bounds. That's a rough angle.
Yep.
Falling away and trying to keep it in that far corner. So,
but we're swinging hard. So
it was a hard swing. So 2012. And Collinwood is once again not able to capitalize on Summertown error. That's going to bring Emerson back to serve and Brown in the game. I don't know that Brown has a block this game. That's usually her thing.
That is
so
right.
she gets a hand on that ball, but not enough to deter it. But as a team, I don't know that we have many blocks. So
don't seem like it.
that day of rest has just rusted them up or something.
Killing us.
Pettis.
There you go.
Pettis says I'm fresh. Gets in and hits that one to the far corner and in. 22-13 now for Summertown. Bonner back to see if she can finish this one out. And gets that one out.
I may have to take my headset off for a minute. Are you kidding me? Gosh. That hit the antenna, didn't it?
It sure come close. Yep, she might have been sending a message to the official. We don't know. Brown
taking a shot at BJ.
Yep. So Brown is effective in this tip. And 23-14 now. Summertown's increased their lead in this second set. Gillum back to serve. This is Summertown's starting rotation here. And gets that between two players and a miscommunication there. And
Just
it's
something
game
about
point.
those lefties. We need to get them to serve to us so we can find out what's going on.
Yeah, or wear a GoPro, one of the two.
Yeah.
That ball just wobbles now.
It does. That girl, Lou.
And Summertown's going to take the point. I'm keeping up with the score this time, so Summertown takes the second set. And we'll take a quick commercial break and be back here in Collinwood for the third set here on the Exports.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing.
All right, we're back here in Collinwood for Lady Eagles volleyball, and we would just want to take a minute to talk about the end of an era. Will is bringing up a picture of the Trojan man, and long has that Trojan man stood over this gym as protector and as guardian of this gym, I would say, and it is no more. It has been replaced by the 1,000 Point Club, which there are many. We've talked about some of the battles we've faced in here of me and Will played against Jace Bryant and some of those teams. Collinwood and Summertown's in the district's gone way back. Not truly rivals, but always playing against each other. Waynesboro and Collinwood were always, a big enough rival. And honestly, in baseball, we liked Collinwood. We always cheered for them against Waynesboro. We had a lot of friends. I still got a lot of friends from Collinwood. I'll tell you this, Will. I don't know if you remember, but our junior year when we went to the state in baseball, we beat Collinwood in a 13-inning 1-0 game to win the district. Yes.
Wow.
And it was their prom night, so all their prom dates showed up. So, yeah. Gillum, Summertown continues to struggle at the serve.
Can we get a measurement on this?
Yeah. It's got to be something. It can't be us.
Can't be us.
Kelly.
She will never give them a day off again.
No. Bonner sets Brown. And Collinwood just got free ball this over Kelly to Brown, but it's over the net. It's more of a
Zoe.
Garland just hits it over.
We're in our tipping mode again. Oh, wow. What a play by Maddie G.
Maddie Gillum to save a point.
Wow. And, we need to get that one on replay. Woo.
They're going to – I think that was a call in the net because it was a missed call on the lift. So, yeah,
dang,
that's
Maddie
a backhand save and a beauty. Woo. So, Summertown still looking out of sorts here. But might have been a bad call, but we definitely aren't giving ourselves are doing ourselves any favor here. So Andrews back to serve. And if you're Andrews, you're thinking, I just got to get it in. And
Yep.
but Summertown figures it out and gets a good hit in. So that's what I always think, you know. And I watch us every game because, you know, kid on the team. But there's times where I'm like, man, if I'm on the other team, I just think I just got to serve it in and I can sit down. I can just sit down because they'll hit it in the net or out of bounds. So we do apologize to Summertown fans. We talked about the Trojan man and we come out crazy. So
the Trojan man, his spirit's with us, I guess.
Summertown's cut the lead now, 2-3, and Kelly back serving more consistently. And that ball's deflected off and down the line and spoke too soon. 2-4 now, Summertown. Collinwood's got to build on this, though. You know, they've been as inconsistent as Summertown serving, and so this is a good time for them to get it in. So Lawrenceburg, a live look in, up 2-1 in their match. Powell's going to send this one to Gillum off the block and out of bounds. So Summertown lucks up there and has closed the gap within one. Lawrenceburg was in Gatlinburg with us as well, as was Columbia Central. Emerson doing a ballerina act on the front row. And
good play right there, though.
Yep, digs this one out. Gillum.
All right, let's reset and smash.
So from the back row, and Collinwood's there to dig it out and just gets a free ball over. So Summertown's got to hit one hard here. There we go. Off the back row and out of bounds. So Summertown's just got to figure out, like, hey, let's hit it hard, see what happens.
Quit patty caking.
Yep. That was the shoot set, a slowly developing shoot set, but Garland gets this one in. Andrews bump sets to Luker. And Luker just doesn't have any trouble elevating and hitting. She stays on top of the ball. That's the thing, is when you get up like that, you're on top of the ball, and good things happen. So,
well, it's like you said earlier, she finds the set and adjusts very well. She
right.
hits it, wherever the set's at, she's hitting it hard.
And that's what hitters should do.
I like that.
So Emerson gets that one down.
It wasn't straight down, but it was close.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in at least. So, yeah, when you're hitters, you just gotta. I mean, the set's there, and you've got to adjust. So Collinwood having all sorts of trouble getting the ball in. The ref throws the ball in. They run, get it. You know, I need to run a line judge academy. Line judge, you never chase the ball if you're a line judge.
Never chase.
You're better than that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
until
you're
a couple years ago.
Yeah, you're better than that.
Yeah.
Have somebody else do it.
Speaking of line judge.
Yep. You're there to judge the lines.
You're going to get a son-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
With the line judge. This weekend.
Yep. Got our line judge got engaged. So that ball Emerson hits right down in front of the 10-foot line. So as I mentioned, they were trying to hit that ball straight down.
That was nice.
And that come close. So Millie's a little, you know, the game break did give her a little time to rest. So she's probably a little refreshed too. So.
Yeah, because she re-injured her ankle, didn't she, in one of those games this weekend?
Yeah, she did something funny and just sort of felt it uncomfortable. So Emerson Frank's in the game for the first time today, gets in on the action, and you know, she just didn't get that ball up enough. Collinwood has now tied the game. So Garland from the back row. Andrews just going to set Martin. And that ball's tipped behind by Cornelius. I haven't said her name much. Cornelius may not have played much in the varsity. I think we're giving Pettis some minutes to knock the rust off, and so Cornelius back in this set with Franks to get some minutes. With Summertown leading 2 sets to none. And Emerson gets this one in, and Collinwood can't get anything cooking on that one. See that line judge, she wanted that ball.
She wanted to go get it.
Yeah.
So next time we're at home, we're going to have an engaged line judge.
An engaged line judge, yes. So she'll probably swing the flag with that hand just to show the ring.
Oh, I'm
she'll
sure.
Probably.
Yep.
She'll probably be like left hand forward. Oh.
Bling, bling. Yep. All I can say is it's about time.
That's how she feels as well. So that ball's passed to the up ref, and that's out of bounds. So Summertown taking a 2-point lead now. Collinwood. Martin hits that one just a little too long. So Scotty Beth, if you watch that one back, yes, just snap a little harder. You were up there. Bonner back to serve. Powell sends this one over to, I believe that's Creasy. Brown tips this one, but it's off the block and in. Brown has not smashed one today, has she?
Smashed one. Boy, she hit some this weekend. It was, man.
Yeah,
Ooh,
she can hit it. Bonner. This one is shanked off and out of bounds, and that'll push the lead to 12-7.
I wonder sometimes, though, if they get blocked or they get tipped a lot, if they go to that,
Yeah,
tipping.
yeah, it's mental.
Yeah, mental.
Allen gets it over, or to Powell and gets it over.
Good play.
Cornelius, but ball is just not hit hard enough for anybody to react to. And I thought, when you're in that moment and you can't hit it over, send that ball to the ceiling.
I agree.
And that way you can get out of the way and hit her. One of your teammates can over, but that's what for high school players, just send that ball to the air. Give some people time to react. So Cornelius and Franks are out. Gillum's back to serve, and Mason in for Summertown.
Seems like every time Collinwood makes a run, they serve it out.
Yeah, so they've struggled as much as we have. Luker. Luker's not struggled. She's been amazed at the simplicity of this game. If she gets a set, she knows what to do with it.
That's right.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just going to float up in there and find a hole and push it in.
She's a floater.
Yeah, she's like, why ain't anybody else doing that? So Andrews back. Kelly. Bonner shoot set. And that's off
good play.
Garland, but Powell with the dive and save. Gillum to Bonner. The ball's Mason and just tipped. Collinwood's like, well, we'll hit it hard and see what happens. So that is Allen with the kill.
Middle school won their first set.
Summertown Middle wins their first set there. That's where our line judge is. She's line judging that game.
Ooh,
Summertown digs this one out somehow, but just pushes it over. And Luker is finding a groove.
There's Luker.
So Summertown only leading by 2. And if Collinwood continues to set Luker and Summertown don't have an answer, then this is going to shape up to be a tight game. Because Collinwood's keeping their serves in. And Summertown sets between 2 hitters, and we're 13-12 now.
What is our setter doing here? She's just took his game off, I think.
Sometimes that happens when you get a two-game lead. You think, well, we'll just coast. But the other team is still wanting to play, so that ball's hit out of bounds.
That looked like a tip.
Don't know that they'll get that call. So
Probably not.
if you're Summertown, hit it inbounds, in lines where everyone can see. Andrews staying hot. She's on a heater. Brown hits this one hard, but is blocked. So Gillum, that ball's hit behind the antenna. So even when Summertown digs it out, they can't seem to get anything going. Kelly's going to let them figure it out. Coach Kelly's like,
yep.
I ain't wasting my time out. Figure it out. Andrews just keeping it in. Gillum to Bonner to Garland. Well, it's dug out. Tipped over by Luker. One of the few points she hasn't hit. Powell.
Oh, no.
Powell dives and sends it to where the setter would be, and there was no setter. So,
No man's land.
So Brown comes out, Emerson in. Kelly back to serve. Collinwood sending this one the wrong direction. Powell just has to get that one over. Emerson's going to hit this one right on the 10-foot line. Yep, that's what they've been working on. So straight down.
Great.
If you're a hitter and you hit it in front of the 10-foot line, it's like having a mounted deer head on your wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's like. So like Robin Hood and an arrow at the archery range. That's what they're after. Luker. Emerson dumps this one back, and it's
Nice
effective.
play.
So that was shades of Katie Beth Gallagher. When she was our setter, she used to do a jump set and was real effective. But every once in a while, she'd just flip it behind her from the middle, and there was nobody there. So
like a
just
reverse layup?
Just like Emerson. Yep, just did there. So, and she had it down to a science. She'd be there in the middle. Everybody's expecting the middle hit. She just nonchalantly over her shoulder. It was pretty. So Summertown takes a 17-14 lead. Kelly getting her serves in. And Summertown just kind of points it around. Luker gets a block. Emerson gets a block, but it goes in. So
we can't do nothing with her.
yeah. Luker on the front row.
Back.
Yeah, Luker on the front row is trouble for us.
Yes, she is. Darn.
That ball's sent long. So Collinwood
There they go
is,
again.
yeah.
Every time.
Outside of Andrews, they just haven't had a real consistent server. Summertown's been inconsistent, but not as inconsistent as Collinwood. And right on cue.
That was on you. That's on you.
That's on me. But you know what? They gotta even overcome the commentator's curse. Maybe they just need a commentator in practice to say, and this one's probably going in.
There you go.
So Luker, thankfully, moves to the back row. Emerson needs to still try to swing on those.
I'm just glad they don't ride a bus. That way I can lecture Zoe all the way home.
Yeah. Well, she gives you something good to talk about right there and dumps it over into the hole. So
I think they don't listen to me anymore. I don't know why I think that, but.
Well, I guarantee you, because your dad, you can tell her all day long, and then anybody else can walk in and say the same thing, and they're like, wow, you're a genius. Where'd you come up with that? Like, did you read books or something?
I agree.
So Emerson with the overpass puts that one down. And I only know that, one, because I've got kids, but two, when I would coach kids sports, they'd say, I told them the same thing. I'm like, yeah, but you yell at them to clean their room. They've tuned you out.
That's right.
So Summertown gets a block there and works out for them. So one of the few blocks tonight, and they take a 21-16 lead. Frank's in to serve. Andrews to Powell. That ball's sent over. Dug out by Franks. Cornelius off her back foot and out. But she's swinging. Collinwood seems to have a student section here, but they're very docile. Emerson off the block. And that ball's just freed over. Cornelius off the back row, and that's out of bounds. Summertown 22-17 now, and Emerson back to serve. Brown in, front row.
See, like on that, she swung hard enough. She missed it, but it had enough on it they couldn't get to it.
Right.
Where if you tip that ball, especially against like Lewis County team we played, man, you couldn't get a ball down on them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
You got to force it down.
They have one blocker, so they've got 5 defensive players, basically. So Brown attacks the net. That's, honestly, that's what I know. It went in the net, but like that's the approach that she needs. And if I was her, I would say the rest of this game, that's how I'm gonna hit.
That's right.
win or lose.
Because if it goes over the net, it's tough to deal with.
Right. And you're up 2-0
Yep.
set-wise. You got to lead. Approach and swing away.
Hammer.
So Bonner back to serve.
If you don't hit this one in, Tommy, I'm going to have to get off the radio for a minute.
And Collinwood just rolls that one over, and Summertown's like,
Big hole.
we thought we weren't playing right now. So Lawrenceburg's up 20-10. Garland gets that one over. So, and that Collinwood just kind of faded away and just ran out of steam on that one.
Missed time, that one.
Yep, just bad timing. Frank's out. Cornelius out. And game point here for Gillum. Gets this one over. And Andrews can't handle that one, and that'll end this game, set, match, Summertown. So Collinwood falls to Summertown here in 3 straight sets. And Summertown will take this match into this week. And even with the game off, getting some playing time here. Got some extra players to work on some things. So we will be back here on Thursday night and on X Sports versus Hampshire at our place. And so for Collinwood and the former Trojan, Wall Trojan.
Trojan man.
So Trojan man, if you're listening, we miss you. It's not the same without you, but we will adjust. So for Rodney Bonner, this is Tommy Emerson and Will Pettis. You've been watching the X Sports Network and the Summertown Lady Eagles volleyball.
Going the distance with local sports.